lowest price of the year and start saving within 72 hours. Comcast Digital Voice, $19.99 a month for 6 months. Call 1-800-COMCAST.
Good morning. How are you doing? What is it? Who's the woman who said howdy? It's Thursday. We like to say it's connected to Friday. How are you? I'm Robin Meade. Here's what's going on news-wise today. There may be a new lifeline for people on the brink of foreclosure, the plan that could help millions. With less than a week to go until the presidential election, we have a landslide of polls coming in. We're going to break them down to see who's really in the lead. Plus, Philly is celebrating its new world champions. What it took, though, the Phillies to finally wrap up a pretty strange World Series. Look at that crowd. First, though, people who are on the verge of losing their homes may finally get the help that they need. The Treasury Department has plans to announce $50 billion in mortgage relief. Now, that is what a senior administration official says. The details are still being worked out, but here's what we know already. The money would come from that recently passed bailout plan, and it could help about 3 million people avoid foreclosure. Just in the past 30 minutes, we learned that the United States economy shrank in the third quarter, and it's all because we are not spending our money. Money expert Jennifer Westhoven can tell us what those numbers mean. So the gross domestic product.
Hi, thank you, Robin. Yeah, and this is the biggest piece of information, really, that we get for the economy. The broadest, it's the biggest snapshot of how the economy is doing. And this is a picture of what it was doing in the latest 3 months, which is really the summer. And it shrank 0.3%. And of course, the big concern is that that's just the first step. A lot of economists think that the next reading that we get, which won't be till 3 months from now, is going to be even worse. But it's our first sign that things really were shrinking. And the reason why is because people stopped spending. The 2-decade-long expansion in spending, where people could use a lot of debt, got home equity loans, came to a sharp halt. In fact, it was the worst in 28 years. And something else to keep in mind, Robin, this is the last major piece of economic data that we're getting before the presidential election.
That's a good point. 5 days away. Thank you very much. You know, one of the reasons that we're not spending in the last quarter may be because of gas prices. They were so high. In July, the oil prices were a record $147 a barrel, and that's another part of the story that Jen will have in about 10 minutes.